Call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Education, District 208.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Nardi, roll call, please.
Mr. Durkin?
Here.
Ms. Gasko?
Here.
Ms. Ruska?
Here.
Ms. Slack? Mr. Novak?
Here.
Mr. Benquist?
Present.
And Ms. Salas?
Present. We do not have any recognitions this evening. I do, however, want to acknowledge that our two student advisors for the year are with us for the first time. We have Joseph Kampschroeder and Kayla Uribe Alvarado. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys showing up this evening. Visitor statements. Do we have any visitor statements tonight? Yes. The Board of Education welcomes and encourages the participation of citizens in the business of the school district. There are 2 points in the meeting where visitor comments are scheduled. Citizens are welcome to raise questions or make comments at either one. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes per individual and cannot be combined. Please note the Board of Education will not answer questions or engage in dialogue during visitor comments. If a person would like additional time to address the board, such a request should be submitted in writing 48 hours before the meeting to the superintendent. Thank you. Please proceed.
Hello, my name is Lisa Janunas. I have a junior. He's a junior. He's a rising junior at RB. And I just wanted to read a statement from the music and theater sponsors. On behalf of the RBHS music and theater sponsors, parents, students, and everyone who has been paying attention the last few months, we'd like to thank you for engaging with us on the future of the RB Music Department. We were informed in July that Ms. Kaylee Smetana has been retained at the .6 FTE status that she held last school year and will be the director of all 3 choirs plus the a cappella group. We're excited that Ms. Smetana will be able to build on the excellent music education that she has provided the last 2 years. We are grateful that our school sees the importance of a strong music department and look forward to working together to grow the department in the years to come. Last week, a few of us had a productive meeting with Dr. Skinkus, President Zalis, and Ms. Lindquist. We discussed how we can improve communication between the school and our community, gain a better understanding of the staffing and course selection process, and most importantly, how to increase interest in the music classes at the feeder school level in order to retain those students as they enter high school. We're hopeful that with the support of the administration, we can further our mission of supporting and promoting the activities of the RB Music Department, students, and educators. The RBHS Music and Theater Sponsors Parent Organization is off and running with 96 members already joining or renewing their memberships before the start of the school year. Please visit our new website at www.rbhsmusicandtheater.org for volunteer opportunities, a full activity calendar, and general information. We would also like to invite everyone to join us at our first official meeting of the school year on Monday, August 21st at 7 p.m. in the band room. We'll be talking about ways to get involved as well as strategies for growing our presence in the community. Again, thank you for all that you do for our school.
Thank you, Lisa.
Mr. Nunes. And just a point of clarification, we're taking action this evening. We have not taken action.
Formally, actually.
Are there additional public comment?
Hello, my name is Vicki Greco. I am a lifelong resident of Brookfield. I have 4 children, 2 of whom graduated, and a rising junior and a 6th grader coming in. And I have been watching everything that's been on the school board meetings, and I just want to say thank you from my rising junior as well, for he is his first year of music, and he joined because of the theater program, which is so great. And seeing the change on his schedule was, let's just say, a very happy day for us, and so we appreciate your listening to our voices. I perused your Board of Education goals, and I think there's so much that can be done through music with those goals. For example, the first one about maximizing curricular days and academic rigor and new opportunities. I think Lisa just told me that she's had such great conversations, but like things like beginner guitar and things like that, and I know there's a process, so I'm not going to bore you with that, but I want to get on record that I thought the one with methods to increase two-way engagement, maybe even some sort of liaison idea where that teacher goes to some feeder schools because we don't have choir necessarily in them, but maybe even upping the orchestra aspect at Brook Park, because Brook Park does not have an orchestra right now, and my son plays violin, and not that it's your problem, but something that would even increase the enrollment there so that you would see more orchestra students, because the orchestra is just amazing here as well. The diversity, equity, and inclusion goal that you have, how about like a world music class where they get to go and explore the different areas of our surrounding communities and get really like soaked in the cultures that we have here and bring that diverse background back to their classmates and things like that. And then the fourth one, maintain responsible budgeting while investing in staff and programs directly relating student outcomes. I think just in general, just having that full-time, full-bodied music program here would be such a beacon to the community and to the stakeholders. My daughter went here 4 years in choir, got a full ride scholarship to Concordia, and not just because of her music involvement, because of Clarion as well, how she mixed those two and didn't just do all AP, but she enjoyed all those aspects of things. My junior suffers with anxiety, and the community and theater department has been great for him, and I hope for the future for my sixth grader, he comes in and we don't sit here and worry about it at all. So I really appreciate your time and all of the work that you guys have done for us and for everybody in the community and everybody in every department in the school. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any additional public comment this evening?
Many of us asked for you to keep on a third teacher.
Just state your name very quickly.
Oh, certainly. I'm sorry. Joe Lombardo.
Thank you.
I'm a resident of North Riverside. And a while back, I and many others asked the board to keep on a third teacher. And I expressed interest in this because I thought it would give my son, who's in the band, more opportunity to actually get classes and practice without being squeezed out. Because I would imagine that the other teachers had to take on the responsibility of choir. So I appreciate you keeping on the third teacher. My son speaks Japanese and has learned because of his mom and has lived in Japan for a while as well. But that is really translated to music as well, because once he was able to pick it up, reading music is like reading a language, and it was really awe-inspiring to see him do it so quickly, and to see him succeed in something that I never thought would be something he would actually do, and then see it kind of get squeezed out, or see it possibly getting squeezed out, was kind of something that I panicked at, because I thought, man, I never thought he could do it. So I really appreciate you taking on that responsibility and giving everybody across the music department more opportunity, just like my son. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Seeing no further comment, we can move on to the rest of our meeting. The FOIA requests. We did have FOIA requests this evening, Dr. Skinkis.
We did. We had 3. I have a list here. Hold on 1 second. We had the one from Prairie State Wire regarding substitute teachers. Catherine Smizer from NBC5 regarding any book cancellations. And then Justin from DataBid, Julia Dustin from DataBid, requesting quotes or a copy of the bid documents and bids that came in on our landscape bid.
Any questions submitted or any comments on those?
No questions or comments were submitted on those.
Seeing none, the district goals update. We have that this evening.
The district goals update, I just wanted to update the board that the administration did meet as a group, both district and high school, last week, and we started to discuss some of our initiatives and lay things out in regards to our district goals. Dr. Freitas is holding his building level retreat. I believe that is tomorrow. So these are front and center, and we'll continue the practice of providing an update related to the district goals at the COW meetings. We also, under unique career opportunities, Board Member Durkin assisted in, again, coordinating myself and the director from the Des Plaines Valley Regional. And it looks like their DVR, which is our Career and Technical Ed cooperative that we belong to with 7 other high schools, is going to work with the Plumbers Union, and they're going to offer a pre-apprenticeship class for students in the DVR cooperative as well as from CPS. And if Bill wanted to add a little, he could as well.
Yeah, I think it's just a couple of schools in the DVR. We happen to be one of them. Very fortunate. It's a pilot program for the plumbers, and their goal is to try to teach kids that come in, the core math and science learning for their trade as it applies to the plumber's trade. So if successful, they would be awarded 5 points towards their entrance exam if they decide to pursue it in the future. And it would probably go maybe 2 nights a week for a couple hours down at the Union Hall. There's still a lot to be sorted out, but it's very promising. And hopefully, we get some interest from some seniors this year, next year some juniors. It's just going to get better as it goes on. So it's exciting to announce.
And that aligns with our different curricular experiences. We also have students this year that are signed up for dual enrollment. So they'll be coming here in the morning and then being transported to Triton. We think we may have a few seniors that are driving, but we have kids signed up for criminal justice, certified nursing assistant, and welding. So we have students earning college credits also, not only apprenticeship credits, but college credits as well. So it directly aligns to that board goal. That's my update on the district goals.
Thank you. Any more comments or questions?
I can make a quick comment and say, Bill, your name comes up with gratitude and appreciation from DVR when I'm in my other role saying about that topic. So
thank you.
Plumbers Union and things like that. So I appreciate that effort and keep up that good work.
Thank you. More to follow.
Any additional discussion items for today's agenda or later on from anyone? Seeing none. Reports, we can move on to the superintendent's report.
Superintendent's report, 23-24 school year. It's here. Faculty and staff report Monday, August 14th for their Institute Day, and students report for the first day of school on August 15th with a late start. I'm sure Dr. Freitas will provide a little more in his report. The cafeteria and library HVAC replacement project is complete to the extent of where we started walkthroughs and punch lists today. If you haven't noticed, we're getting all new grass out by the area where that was the staging area. We have 1 or 2 squares of concrete that need to be replaced that were not replaced that were damaged previously earlier in the project, but that should be done before Monday. Construction on the coffee bar in the student cafeteria is complete. The next phase is the equipment installation and preparation, so we're hoping that will be open for students mid-first quarter. Our communications position that was identified through our community survey is one of our board goals. Ms. Kylie Fletcher is joining us here tonight, and she has officially started on August 1st. And I'd also like to personally thank the families and community members who attended the Chicago Zoological Society master planning session that was held at the RB Auditorium and advocating for the school and our relationship with the zoo. So thank you very much to everybody that did that. In regard to superintendent advisory councils, there are no new updates on any of the advisory councils for tonight.
Quick question, is the coffee bar open for the first day of school, or is that a little bit delayed?
It's going to probably be a little bit delayed. We're hoping mid-first quarter.
Okay. Comments, questions from anyone? No? Dr. Freitas.
Welcome everyone, and I'm extremely excited because in next week we start the school year. So on Monday the teachers are back for an Institute Day where we get to share our goals. And in a nutshell, our goals are to grow in dual credit and dual enrollment, to grow in our equity work, and to grow academically. And together we will grow RB. Our first day of school is Tuesday, August 15. Late start, 8:55. Parents are more than welcome to drop off their students, earlier. Students will report, to a classroom by alphabetical number. We'll have a master list, and also this packet will be emailed, and everyone received it during residency as well. But we are here. Freshman orientation is coming up this Thursday, August 10th, from 10 to 11:30 at the stadium. It will be led by a student association. Family welcome back night will be the same day, August 10th, from 4 to 6. Families are welcome and invited. And open house is toward the end of the month on August 23rd from 6 to 7:30. Athletics have begun as of yesterday, so we want to wish all of our coaches and all of our fall student athletes the best of luck. And that concludes my principal's report, and now I'd like to turn it over to our two student advisors to the Board of Education.
Report on day one. I'm impressed.
Hello, my name is Kayla Uribe Alvarado. Starting off with our student advisors report, we have teaching and learning. First day of school is Tuesday, August 15th, full day, late start, 8:55 a.m. And then continuing on with school, culture, and operations. Watch the construction around the school and follow the directions. And then attend freshman orientation, family welcome back night, and open house.
I'm Joseph Camschrader, and I would like to thank the board for having me in this position. Moving on to activities and athletics. Fall sports began yesterday, Monday, August 7th. Good luck to all of our fall athletes. And our first marching band halftime show will be on August 25th during our first home football game of the season.
Great. And sometimes I need a little nudge from Mr. Durkin and Ms. Ruska that if you guys have something to say and I don't see you, please get my attention somehow. Because we want your feedback and input as we go through items.
I will comment on that as well. My summer just ended yesterday. I will be getting in touch with you to kind of onboard you and give you some background, both Ms. Gasca and myself. So we're hoping to meet with you guys, but welcome and officially and formally glad to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to the consent agenda, we have approval of minutes. We have no questions on that. You want to go ahead?
The Board of Education, Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois, takes the following action on the listed consent agenda items. Approves minutes from the meetings held on July 11, 2023, open and closed, as presented in the August 8, 2023 Board Agenda Packet.
We have a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Durkin. And we need an all in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. I wrote your initials down wrong there, Bill. I'm sorry. I don't know. Gave you a new name. Moving on to old business, life safety items, capital, sustainability.
No update. I provided that during the superintendent report.
And I don't believe there are any additional updates on the budget either. For
There are no
2024.
additional budget items updated, and I did not receive any additional requests, and so we'll be asking for the board to take action next month in September.
Good reminder, thank you. Under new business, payment of bills. There were no questions submitted there.
The Board of Education, Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois, approves the payment of bills as presented in the August 8, 2023 Board Agenda Packet.
A second.
And a second from Mr. Novak. The names are clearly not coming to me quickly at all today. Roll call, please.
Ms. Gasko?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Ms. Black?
Yes.
Mr. Novak?
Yes.
Mr. Van Horst?
Yes.
Mr. Durkin?
Yes.
And Ms. Salas?
Yes. Activity account for class of 2027. This is fairly standard. No
Yeah.
questions.
Formality so that they can start doing fundraising for homecoming and their activities for the next 4 years.
The Board of Education, Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois, approves the activity account for the class of 2027 as presented in the August 8, 2023 Board Agenda Packet.
Can we have a second, please?
Second.
Second from Mr. Durkin. We do need a roll call.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Ms. Black?
Yes.
Mr. Novak?
Yes.
Mr. Van Horst?
Yes.
Mr. Durkin?
Yes.
Ms. Gasko?
Yes.
And Ms. Salas?
Yes. And then Dr. Skinkis, you want to walk us through the landscaping project bid, which I
Yes.
know we have as a first read, but we may want to take action on
Well,
today.
we need to get some ordering complete for our bushes and some of the native plants, and so this was done by the landscape architect. Kristen, in one of her last meetings, brought the board up to speed, so the bids did come in. It is broken down into 3 phases, but I am recommending that we would approve, including the 2 alternatives, the total project, which is about $181,000. We had budgeted close to $2,000. This is to improve the whole front side of our building, which is pretty out to date. Also putting in a paver patio for our students who eat lunch out there in the spring and in fall, and just dressing up the front of the building. So, project is scheduled to commence on September 5th. And hopefully have completion through October, so it is important tonight if we could take action on this. We do have a letter of recommendation from the architect that they did go through the bid documents with the lowest bid and that they do qualify and meet all the requirements.
Any questions on this? What's everyone's comfort of going ahead? Laura?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm glad to see we're doing the pavers because we have, one of our goals is to be, environmentally conscientious. So the pavers allow for, natural absorption of the water into the ground. And I don't know if they're using any natives or not, but, if there's opportunity, that's always a good thing. But I am glad that we're keeping that eye on it.
Yeah, I think the plan did call for native landscaping whenever possible, was my
Yep.
read on it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. And it was a competitive bid, so
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has any questions. Any objections to moving forward tonight so we can get this moving for the upcoming school year as soon as possible?
The Board of Education Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois approves Allied Landscaping Corporation with a base bid price and 2 alternate options in the amount of $181,025 for the landscaping project as presented in the August 8th, 2023 Board Agenda Packet.
Second.
Second from Ms. Locke. We do need a roll call, please.
Ms. Locke?
Yes.
Mr. Novak?
Yes.
Mr. Benhorst?
Yes.
Mr. Durkin?
Yes.
Ms. Gasko?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
And Ms. Salas?
Yes. And on the MOU on the commercial kitchen.
MOU on the commercial kitchen, 1 second. So what the architecture contract, our AIA agreement with DLA requires that whenever we're doing any additional projects, there's an MOU. And so again, similar to like the landscaping, the goal as was discussed previously with the board in June and July is trying to get a commercial kitchen installed late spring, early summer next year so that in fall of 24-25 we can offer dual credit to for some of our foods classes that have really taken off. But in order to do that, we need to do an MOU with DLA so that they can start to do drawings, designs, scopes and measures of what our facility can handle and what's a reasonable space look like, etc. So it should not exceed $15,000, and this is for them to begin doing some preliminary work for us, and it's just basically time and materials.
What's the estimated turnaround time on this?
I think they were going to try to get something back to us before October, so that we can go out to bid late fall, early winter.
And then the goal would be to do construction next summer.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Questions, thoughts on the DLA piece?
Well, one quick question. Our life safety, we're going to have our new study done, right?
Our new study will be done at the 24th.
Okay, so but we should be able to get this done before?
I think
or-
so, yes.
Okay.
And this would not, new
No, it
construction
shouldn't
does not
conflict.
count as part of life safety.
Yeah, okay.
And I apologize, is there a not to exceed on this, or it's,
Yeah,
oh, it is a not to
15.
exceed?
Not
Thank
to
you.
exceed
15, okay. So what's everyone's thoughts on moving forward on this tonight, or, to me, it's, in my opinion, it's fairly perfunctory,
Yeah,
but.
I would agree. Moving
Yeah.
forward is probably better just for timing,
Yeah.
because it gets it off of our plate, but also allows movement forward that doesn't have consequence in further decision-making and just helps us to guide any future decisions, correct?
Correct.
So,
The sooner we can get this complete, the sooner we can get plans and
Right.
move out to competitive bid.
Okay. Ms. Gasko?
The Board of Education Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois approves the DLA Memorandum of Understanding Commercial Kitchen Lab as presented in the August 8, 2023 Board Agenda Packet.
Second.
Second from Mr. Durkin. We do need a roll call, please, Ms. Nardi.
Mr. Novak?
Yes.
Mr. Van Horst?
yes.
Mr. Durkin?
Yes.
Ms. Gasko?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes. Yeah.
Ms. Lot?
Yes.
And Ms. Salas?
Yes. Do we have any visitor statements at the second portion of our meeting? No? Moving on, we did not have any requested discussion items for this evening.
I do, I take it back, real quick. There's a lot of things on August, there's the freshman orientation and family welcome on the 10th, and then there's open house on the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want some board member presence on any of those days?
I will be there both days.
I
I'll
know.
be here as a parent.
3 of our board
Yeah.
members will be here as parents.
Parents?
Four. Sorry, 4.
Yeah, you'll,
4 of our board
Yeah.
members will be here as parents, so I don't.
we can wear our shirts.
I also don't want to ruin that experience. That's your right to be a parent, not a board
Either
member.
way.
Right, but for those of us that are not parents, did you want any support or
That has
need
not been,
anything?
that has not been a practice in the past. If
Okay.
you'd like to come, you can, but it has not been a practice.
The board has been invited to the teacher orientation.
New teacher orientation
And I've
starts at 8
attended that
o'clock
in the
on Monday.
past. Yeah.
Correct. And that went out.
I would
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll tell you
Mhm.
later.
Yeah, but I think that was in the Friday packet, right?
Okay,
I
An
think
email went out
historically.
this week with
yeah.
the letter that went out to
Mhm.
staff.
okay.
That's a good suggestion, if anyone can make it. I would think especially to the faculty.
To the faculty. Yeah, because all the festivities are upon us quickly, and it's just like, just checking if, that was something you wanted presence.
Any other items for discussion? How about the future? Anyone? Looking to my left? Looking to my right? Seeing none, we have matters for closed session, appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body, student discipline, individual student matters, purchase, sale, or lease of real property, probable imminent or pending litigation, collective negotiations, and school safety. Ms. Gasko?
The Board of Education Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois enters closed session for the purpose of considering closed session matters as presented in the August 8, 2023 Board Agenda Packet.
Second.
Second for Mr. Durkin, and a roll call, please.
Mr. Van Horst?
Yes.
Mr. Durkin?
Yes.
Ms. Gasko?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Ms. Lot?
Yes.
Mr. Novak?
Yes.
And Ms. Salas?
Yes. Okay, we are going to move to closed session. Thank you, everyone.